Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're going to really dig into a 2025 review of Apple Fitness Plus. And the big question we're trying to answer is, is it actually worth your money? Especially when you consider how much it pretty much forces you into the whole Apple ecosystem.
Yeah, and we can probably just get right to the main takeaway, honestly. The review basically says it's perfect if you're already deep in that Apple world.
Deep in the Apple world, meaning you have all the gear already, the watch, the phone.
Exactly. But if you're not, it's just fine. And that's not just like a preference. That dependency is the whole business model.
Okay, so let's unpack that because the user experience seems to be where it really shines. The source mentions the workouts themselves look great.
Oh, yeah. The production quality is excellent.
Yeah.
And the instructors are all super upbeat.
And there's a good variety of stuff to do, and the music's great if you have Apple Music.
For sure. But the best part, and this is what the review really nails, isn't the video. It's the Apple Watch integration.
Huh, yeah.
That's the core of it. I mean, seeing your heart rate, your rings, seeing it all pop up right there on your TA screen, it just makes the whole thing feel less like you're watching a video.
And more like you're actually in an interactive class.
Exactly.
I remember reading about that burn bar feature. That's a huge psychological tool, right? That little bit of competition.
It's a massive tool. It gives you just enough motivation without feeling, intimidating. The whole vibe is meant to be friendly and inclusive, and it's really easy to find something quick to do, which is, honestly, that's key for staying consistent.
Right. But let's flip that around. That watch integration, as good as it is,
Yeah.
it's also their biggest liability, isn't it?
It's a huge liability. The review is pretty clear. Without an Apple Watch, the whole experience feels watered down.
You lose all the key metrics.
You lose the metrics, you lose that psychological payoff. And then there are other functional drawbacks, too.
Like the fact that it's all on demand.
Right. You don't get that live class energy. For some people, that's the only thing that gets them to show up. That feeling of, okay, I have to be there at 9 a.m. Fitness Plus just can't give you that.
And there were some technical snags mentioned, too. The app being weird to navigate.
Yeah, that probably comes from trying to make it work across the watch, iPhone, iPad, Apple TV. It can feel a little clunky.
I can see that.
And if your internet drops, the workout doesn't always restart smoothly, which is, that's just infuriating when you're in the middle of a tough session.
So based on all this, who is this service actually not for?
Well, the review suggests it might not hit the mark for anyone who wants, hardcore training.
Or instructors with, tons of personality. Which is interesting because in this market, isn't generic a beat kind of a risk?
I think that's their strategy, though. They're not trying to capture the hardcore fitness market.
They're going for accessibility.
Exactly. Accessibility and consistency. The instructors are designed to be encouraging to everyone, not some specialized cult of personality trainer.
Okay, that makes sense.
And when you look at the price, especially if you get it through an Apple One bundle, the cost is actually pretty low. So for beginners or anyone just trying to stay consistent at home, it's a great option.
So what does all this mean for you, the listener? I guess the crucial decision isn't really about the quality of the videos.
Not at all.
It's about whether the platform's value is worth the required buy-in. You have to buy into that very specific hardware ecosystem.
Yeah, what's fascinating is that the utility of the service, that ability to be consistent, is directly tied to how much you've already spent on the infrastructure.
Right. You're paying for the watch, the Apple TV, the subscription.
And in return, what you get is that seamless motivation and tracking. The value is locked entirely inside those garden walls.
So that's the key takeaway. You're not just buying a fitness app. You're buying into a lifestyle infrastructure. It's something to really think about. Thanks for diving deep with us.